Friday to mark the inauguration of US President-elect Donald Trump. The indigenous people of Biafra, which wants the independence of Biafra in the eastern region of Nigeria, said it was inviting people to a pro-Trump rally in the southern oil hub of Port Harcourt. The group says it welcomes civil and pragmatic democracy anywhere we find it. The Biafra region unsuccessfully fought for independence in a brutal 3-year civil war that ended in 1970. The group has renamed its push for secession as Biafrexit after the UK's Brexit vote to leave the European Union. Prince Emmanuel Kanu, the brother of the group's leader Nnamdi Kanu, who has been held by the Nigerian government since October 2015 on treason charges, said Trump had won their favor as he supports the right to self-determination. Separatist sentiments have grown in the months since Kanu's arrest and sparked clashes with security forces that have since been condemned by human rights groups.
In 2016, my husband celebrated you, Mr. President, in the success of your election victory with joy and hope. On January 20th, 2017, IPOB members held a peaceful rally in Rivers State, Nigeria, in commemoration of your inauguration, a rally we called Trump Rally. That day, over 11 innocent lives were shot dead. Trump. My name is Uchechi Kanu, the wife of Mazi Nnamdi, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. First of all, Mr. President, I would like to thank you for speaking out against the genocide of Christians in Nigeria. Your words calling this an existential threat and demanding action have pierced the silence that too often surrounds these atrocities. By designating Nigeria a country of particular concern and ordering a congressional investigation, you have signaled that the lives of persecuted Christians matter on the global stage. In a time when many leaders remain silent, your voice has brought visibility to the suffering of thousands. May this be a turning point for justice, protection, and peace. Thank you, sir. Today, Mr. President, I speak to you not only as a wife, but as a mother, as a woman whose family has been torn apart by injustice. I speak with the weight of grief, with the strength of truth, regardless. I speak as a woman carrying the weight of a nation's cry, a cry for justice, for truth, and for the right to live in peace. Or for the right, to live in peace. My husband, Nnamdi, leads the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, a non-violent movement seeking the actualization of Biafra and the protection of Judeo-Christian communities in Nigeria. For this, he has been persecuted relentlessly. In 2016, my husband celebrated you, Mr. President, in the success of your election victory with joy and hope. On January 20th, 2017, IPOB members held a peaceful rally in Rivers State, Nigeria, in commemoration of your inauguration, a rally we called Trump Rally. That day,
yes. Is it a perpetual drug user?
Yes.
Pogba is not. His excuse is just like Onana.
Yes.
Over 11 innocent lives were shot dead. Many were wounded, and several are still in prison to this very moment. That rally, Mr. President, marked the beginning of a deadly hunt to murder my husband. Attempted not once, but 4 times. And in each of those attempts, many Christian bloods were spilled. In 2020, my husband attended your rally in Des Moines, Iowa. For that act of solidarity, the Biden administration denied him a visa to enter the United States. And in 2022, I too was denied entry alongside our youngest son. We were turned away not for any crime, but for our association with a man who dared to stand with truth. In 2021, for daring to speak truth to power, the Buhari government kidnapped my husband, tortured him, and extraordinarily renditioned him to Nigeria, where he has been held in solitary confinement for 4 years and 5 months. His only crime is raising his voice for the voiceless. Nnamdi Kanu is a Judeo-Christian and a vocal advocate for Judaism. Throughout the years of persecution, my husband has endured relentless blackmail, but one truth remains. The truth that remains unshaken is that no single soul has ever stood before a court and testified under oath or with any evidence whatsoever that they committed a crime because of his words. Not one witness, not one shred of proof. No weapon was ever found on him, nor act of violence traced to him. His voice has always been his only tool. He has never carried a weapon, yet he has been hunted and persecuted for defending the dignity of our people, while those who spill innocent Christian blood walk free and strike deals with the very state that should protect its citizens. If we must give this a name, it is called persecution. Mr. President, I want to thank you once again for speaking boldly about the plight of Christians in Nigeria. You have done what others feared to do. You named the threat, you pledged action, and you gave hope to the forgotten. On November 6th, 2025, my husband, Nnamdi Kanu, wrote to you through the U.S. Embassy in Abuja. He echoed your own words that the United States is prepared to act militarily and cut aid if Nigeria fails to protect its Christian population. Nnamdi Kanu wrote to you and he said, "You have seen the truth, Mr. President. Christians in Nigeria face an existential threat." He revealed that this threat is most severe in the evil heartland where Judeo-Christians suffer daily. Mr. President, I ask you, please do not let this cry go unanswered. You have the power to shine a light where there has been only darkness. You have the moral authority to act where others have failed.
Trump
must release my husband,
or faltered.
Nnamdi Kanu. Kanus' wife, Uchechi, go live, loud Trump. My dear people, the time has come for Donald Trump to do the needful, to reciprocate back to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu what Nnamdi Kanu, the good that Nnamdi Kanu did for him while he was contesting as a US president. Let's put aside the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. You should look at that. That is one very good point. And another is Nnamdi Kanu is a good supporter of your presidential movement. He stood by you. Don't forget, in the process of supporting you with his members, many lost their lives. That is to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu has a lot of people have lost their life fighting for you. A lot of IPOP members. This is what you must put into consideration, Mr. President. You must put this into consideration. My people. The time has come for Nnamdi Kanu to win big. All of these cannot just be in vain. You can see why breaking it clearly to Mr. President Donald Trump and not Tinubu, because he knows that Trump has the power. It's just a pronouncement and you see it happening. After tomorrow, next tomorrow is the final judgment. You can use your power of authority, yes, and make the order, and it will happen. Yes, my dear people, the time has come. The time to make it happen has come. It is you and I that can make it happen. We must not keep mute again. We must fight for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This guy must be free. No judgment must be passed because he has no case to answer. The time is now. Help share this video because this is what Uchechi Kanu wants. Yes, share it because everybody must be informed about this. Everybody. The time for Nnamdi Kanu to be free has come. Thank you.